Today we're going to be talking about buying a GPU in 2026. Let me explain and let me tell you, wait and don't buy a GPU right now. If you are wanting to build a gaming machine, for example, I'll go into it, but gaming is already cheap. There's so many used 20 series, 30 series, and I would say 40 series cards, 4060 specifically, the lower end ones that are cheap, and that's because gaming over time has gotten commoditized. I remember the days where I had a 750 Ti and I couldn't run a game at 30 FPS, right? Where all of these cards, and let's just go to a comparison. Um, so we'll go just the lowest end of each of them. So 4060, got the 4060, we got the 3060, and we got the 2060. 2060, I guess. I mean, just so we got the triple chart right now. Show you what's up, but okay, for some reason, Cyberpunk, we had a bug probably, so I would just ignore that value. But if we're looking at the spread, definitely what you're seeing though is that most games are playable on the 2060 if you just lower down the settings a little. On Witcher 3, Escape from Tarkov, lower the settings down, you're hitting above 60, 70. Red Dead 47, Cyberpunk 41, and obviously with the software updates. So you could build a relatively pretty good gaming rig right now, if you just wanted to game, and then what you do is you focus on renting your AI capabilities on a cloud server or paying a subscription for now, because currently, what I'm trying to explain is that there was a time where it was hard and expensive to have a really good gaming machine. Gaming was not commoditized, where over time, something gets commoditized, right? So essentially, enough generations of GPUs came out where good performance um, is basically widely available now when it comes to gaming, where back in the day, I feel like even the growth of gaming is from gaming becoming easier where more devices can game. Where now we're in a new era, the AI era. The AI compute is still scarce. We have RAM shortages right now. We have VRAM bottlenecks on the GPUs, right? The RTX Pro 6000 is the first workstation card with 96 gigabytes. That's really the only good local LLM card, because you need the Blackwell architecture, because the 3090, I had a 3090 build, and the 3090, the compute speed's not fast enough. And even though you can fit larger models on 24 gigabytes, really the speed on top of the VRAM is important. And I think essentially by the time a couple years go by, essentially compute will get a lot more abundant, where we have the NVIDIA Spark line coming out. And what I'm essentially saying is people are complaining a lot about their gaming rigs, and yes, VRAM is high right now, but I'm still seeing relatively decent deals if you're in the US market. I don't know how it is outside of the US market. And currently it's kind of ironic, but laptops are becoming cheaper than desktops. So these are things just changing in the market that I'm seeing where in the future, because AMD, Intel, they're releasing their new chips that have AI compute and it's like a CPU. I think it'll be more abundant. But at the end of the day, NVIDIA, if we go to the here, look, NVIDIA stock. I mean, this stock tells you everything you need to know right now is that NVIDIA currently, they want to make some money right now, and you got to let them make their money and charge these ridiculous prices. And then over time, right, there's going to be Intel, AMD catching up a little. I think AMD software for AI and gaming is getting a lot better than what it was. So then Nvidia is going to have to drop a new banger, drop a new advancement. But currently, right now, I just feel like their number one goal is to maximize how much they're selling things for. So I would say currently, right now, if you're looking at a workstation build, not a gaming build, I would avoid that for now and just rent currently on Modal, RunPod, or Vast.ai, depending on your workload. And it's honestly a better use of money currently right now because we all know prices will go down eventually. I don't think they're just going to stay up all the time, but it's like I say, there's no reason to make a million videos about this. That's not what's really going to happen on this channel because you just got to be patient. It's not even really that big of a deal because, I mean, at the end of the day, you're only spending a couple of dollars for when you need an AI workload. But, don't buy a GPU that is for AI. There is some gaming GPUs. So I hope you like this video, and I'll catch you in the next one.